Hello, Andy. Okay, so today we're gonna practice the structure. Who do you go to with and where do you go to? Okay, so are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so the first one, where do you go to? Where do you travel to?
I go to Saigon.
Yes, and where do you go to, Andy?
I go to supermarkets.
Yes, and where do you go to?
I go to
I go to the museum.
I go to the museum.
Okay, where do you go to?
I go to my English class.
Yeah, that's good. And where do you go to?
I go to coffee shop.
I go to the coffee shop.
I go to the coffee shop.
Yes, and where do you go to?
I go to playground.
I go to the playground.
I go to the playground.
Yes, and where do you go to, Andy?
I go to the school.
I go to school.
I go to school.
And where do you go to?
I go to water park.
Yes, I go to the water park.
I go to the water park.
And where do you go to?
I go to the
I travel to Korea.
I go to the
I go to Korea.
I go to Korea.
And where do you go to?
I go to hospital.
Yeah, I go to the hospital.
I go to the hospital.
Okay, so and can you tell me who do you go to the hospital with?
I go to the hospital with my grandpa and grandma.
Yes, and where do you go to Korea with?
I go to the Korea with my family.
Yes, and where do you go to Saigon with?
I go to Saigon with my cousins.
Okay, and who do you go to the supermarket with?
I go to the supermarket with my dad and mom.
Okay, and who do you go to the museum with?
I go to the museum with my friends.
Okay, and who do you go to your English class with? I go to my English class
with my brother and sister.
Okay, very good. And who do you go to the coffee shop with?
I go to coffee shop with my classmates.
Yeah, with my classmates. Yes, and who do you go to the playground with?
I go to the playground with my cousins.
Yes, and who do you go to school with?
I go to school with my mom and dad.
Okay, and who do you go to the water park with?
I go to the water park with my family.
Yes, okay, good job. Thank you very much, Candy.